Food and well-being, balanced diet, healthy eating. Increasingly, these concepts are becoming part of our everyday language, and it is now a well-known fact that a diet rich in vegetables is the basis of a correct eating pattern. However, the actual consumption of vegetables seems to be far lower than the recommended level, and most of the European population has far to go to reach the balanced diet standard advocated by doctors and nutritionists. In the light of these alarming figures, the European community has financed an international project to identify the factors underlying the preference for and consumption of vegetables in several segments of the population. The purpose of the project is therefore to obtain useful information for promoting good eating habits. VeggiEAT is a research project funded by the European Union involving 4 countries: Italy, Britain, Denmark and France. The project aims to identify the factors influencing the consumption of vegetables in school canteens and nursing homes. The University of Florence is taking part in this project through its sensory analysis laboratory at the School of Agriculture, where we study the factors that determine the acceptability of food products. One distinctive element of the project is that it features participation, together with universities, of private companies, in this case Bonduelle and the Paul Bocuse Institute. The project, lasting 4 years, foresees 4 research stages: detection of the perception of vegetables in the population segments examined, description of the catering and food service systems in the 4 countries, development of vegetable-based recipes and dishes, and evaluation of the acceptability of these recipes.
This evaluation consists of 3 phases. In the first phase, the subjects are asked to evaluate how much they like the samples of corn or peas. The subjects are asked to smell, observe and taste the samples, and then give marks on a scale of 9 points, ranging from extremely unpleasant to extremely pleasant. In the second phase, the person is asked to fill in a questionnaire. The first part of the questionnaire is used to acquire general information. In the second part of the questionnaire, there is a series of questions which allows us to obtain information on eating habits, aptitudes, and on their conviction of food in general. The third phase consists in a final categorization test, which is called sorting. In this case, the subjects are asked to taste a new set of samples and then to place them in groups using the criteria of putting together in the same group the samples which they consider similar.
It's a well-known fact that teenagers are not in the habit of eating vegetables. Through this project, we've tried to make students aware of the validity of these kinds of products.
We have decided to participate in this project because we are aware of the importance of diet, particularly the use of vegetables and fruit for elderly people. Our elderly, in contrast to our young people, already eat fruit and vegetables regularly. However, we are interested in increasing even more their use and consumption because we believe that this is a great advantage for their health.
All the partners and researchers involved in the project meet each year to compare the data collected and assess the state of progress of the project. In 2014, the annual meeting was held at the headquarters of the Rectorate of the University of Florence.
We're very fortunate to be able to work with our partners in Italy and France and Denmark, and we are really excited to be working on the VeggiEAT project and looking at how we can encourage vegetable consumption amongst school children and elderly people.
The analyses of these results permit Bonduelle to understand the sensory characteristics of vegetables better, with the prospect of developing new products for consummation.
It's clear that this project entails the collection of different data sets from different countries. Therefore, the analysis of the results must be made on a cross-cultural basis in order to identify the best conditions in which vegetable consumption can be increased for both teenagers and the elderly.